Hi, Mark again with Videosocials.net and PhoneBlogger.net. And in this part of my course that I'm working on, I wanted to talk about blog topics. So, wow, we've been doing blogging for a decade now with hundreds of clients over the years, and there's always a discussion about topics, and people come to Videosocials, they either have a topic or I couldn't come up with a topic, so they use that as an excuse not to come on. I personally, gave up that excuse, and I, even today, just started, no topic, no idea, and decided to do this because I know the subject, and I guess that's the point that I want to get across. You know the subject of what you're talking about. Your audience may or may not, so you have to assume that they don't. And even if they are familiar with or knowledgeable in some areas about whatever you've chosen to speak about, there's going to be gaps, there's going to be holes. And so assume when you're creating your topics and you're creating your content, assume that your audience doesn't know. Because if they do, well, they'll just skim through and that's fine. But if they don't, guess what? You're sending them to your competitors to get answers to those questions. So where are you going to come up with these topics? Well, the easiest place is whatever frequently asked questions, and I'm going to take away the frequent. Any question that any client or any prospective client has ever asked you is a potential blog topic. One. Two is, and just from the standpoint of, is it a frequently asked questions answer? Well, if it's a sentence or two, then yeah, it's a frequently asked questions. It's not really a video or a blog post at that point. But if it's anything longer than that, it's a video. It's a blog post. But from that, there is what I think a lot of us have a real resistance to, and that is going and taking a look at what your competitors are doing. What have they got online? What's on their social media profiles? What's on their website? And I'm not talking about going and stealing from them. I'm talking about going and seeing what's up. What are they addressing? And you'll be disappointed or pleasantly surprised, I guess is really what it is. Most of your competitors haven't done a very good job. But I promise you that if you look at enough of them, you're going to get some ideas, and you're going to get some topics and some areas that you want to address that you haven't as of yet. And so do that. Don't copy their stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. But if they're talking about a subject that you wouldn't have thought about, that's a subject that potentially your audience wants to hear about. So another place is any feedback that you've ever gotten on anything that you've ever written or recorded is additional topics. In other words, if you did a particular topic, or you did a piece of content, whether it be video or text, and you got any kind of comments, questions, etc. out of that, those are additional topics to talk about. Create a journal, a log, a place to keep your blog ideas, so that, because what's going to happen is they're going to pop up on you. Send yourself an email. That's what I do. I'll do an audio email on my cell phone to myself, to send myself an email with a topic or something that I want to remember. That way, if I'm out and about, it doesn't make any difference. That idea is going to go away. You're going to forget about it later. So get it recorded and have a place where you put all your topics, and you can add to them as time goes by. All right, a little all over the place, guys, but hopefully you'll get that topics abound. They really do. Let's have a conversation. And again, Mark with Videosocials.net, PhoneBlogger.net. Have a great day.